finally done with the hair portion of the drawing, which is such a relief because it's so hard to create content around that part just because of how unrelatable I guess it is and how abstract it can kind of look to the people that doesn't have the full picture of reference to it and don't really have the idea of what I'm trying to create. And it's going to be very apparent as the drawing goes on, but as of right now it's really difficult to tell what everything is. After I finish this piece, I think it's time for me to go back to smaller pieces again, even though I've been really challenging myself in terms of the size of the drawing or the techniques by going more detailed and bigger every single time over the last 2 years or so. But I think now it's really important for me to start having this portfolio that I can send to galleries and just have on my social media and these faster paced videos. So kind of after these challenges and letting myself know and just kind of proving to myself that I can and am able to do all these, it's time for me to kind of hone in and focus on my own career path to kind of start building this art life that I want for myself, you know, that I've always dreamed of since I was a kid. I think how all of this hyperrealism focused details all started was when I was in China and around high school age, so maybe like 15, 16 or so. I was in this art class with some other really amazing artists. I was trying to get into art college as well. And for those of you that don't know, the art college in China are really hard to get into just because they focus so much on the technical skills, on your drawing, your painting. So it's not just your creativity or just your drawing portfolio will do, because they actually take tests of like live drawing and you have a certain time limit to finish and show them your final piece to be graded on. So for most of our lessons, we had a time limit of around 30 minutes to an hour and a half, or sometimes like even 3 hours to finish one single piece of drawing, and we had to get it done in that time frame. And one time I was working on this photograph and my teacher had to go out to do some other thing, and we went well past the 3-hour mark and I was completely done with my drawing and I got really bored. So I started kind of reworking on my drawing and just taking every little detail that I see on the photo and trying to replicate that onto the drawing. And it ended up taking like 5-6 hours, which is double the time that I usually spend. And I thought the result was just incredible, just because even though we were taught to do this real stylistically good looking kind of shading and hashing, but I managed to kind of mold that into 5-6 extra different layers. And since that drawing, I've really started to work on a lot more details just because I fell in love with the process and how good it made me feel as an artist, just not restraining myself to this time frame, but just keep working on it until I get the best result that I can possibly get. And a quick shout out to Faber-Castell for sending me all these materials for my drawing. I'm really excited to try out the pencil eraser, especially just because I actually saw it in an artist's reels recently and I was really curious. I was like, what tool is that? And they were like, it's a Faber-Castell pencil eraser. And I was like, wow, I don't knew something like that exists, and I really wanted to try it. So I'm really excited for it, and as well as all these other Pitt graphite pencils that work really well with the graphite shine, which we all hate. So yeah, I'm probably gonna be in California soon visiting my family and such, so recording a lot of stuff beforehand, taking a little break from my content creation and drawing as well. So I'll see you next time. Bye.